finding comfort through crochet. How the hobby is helping one local battle her depression while giving back to others in need. Changing minds about coping with mental illness. Tonight, we meet a woman diagnosed with severe depression, but she's finding calm in a very unique way.
Just imagine yourself falling down a black hole with no bottom. It just goes on and on. And every morning, it's the same thing.
Emilie Marville says she's felt depressed since she was 4 years old. It's impacted every aspect of her life. She's had a tough time making friends, working, and even leaving the house.
I also know that the hole is bottomless. And if you hit bottom, you're dead. That's the only option.
After being hospitalized multiple times for suicide attempts, Emilie was finally forced to get some help. She met a psychiatrist at MedStar Washington Hospital Center with whom she was able to connect, seeing him daily so that she could start to climb her way out of that hole.
It's part of a ritual, a habit that has to be, and that's what I started to realize. You make a plan. Every night you make a plan for the next day. And you try to stick to that plan.
Emilie started to find healing through therapy, but still she had trouble in social situations. Even riding the bus to get to her appointments was tough. And so gave her, and she learned how to crochet, a seemingly simple activity that started to form life.
I started taking the yarn and the needle on the bus. It's literally in a blink. Everything changes, everything, physically, visually. And I start to hear people chattering on the bus. I start to look around at little kids hugging their mommies, or, you know, the drunk falling on himself, and the world becomes a world, at least for that time, and it's not threatening.
Emilie says she's found that crocheting allows her to focus on creating something, and that helps to quiet all those negative thoughts. Dr. Stephen Peterson is her psychiatrist.
It gives your mind a break and allows you to cope with the stress that you're experiencing or the troubles that you have in your life.
Emilie says she crochets now every time she's on the bus, and she makes these tiny, colorful hats for babies. Every few weeks, these hats are brought here to the neonatal intensive care unit, where they're given to the tiniest infants.
I love it, and I love the nurse's mission to dress these little guys, dress them to the nines as they go home to be welcomed by the world. I mean, how cool is that?
Doctors tell us that people find all kinds of ways to help them cope with mental illness, things besides therapy and medication. They say hobbies like crocheting really help people to focus and quiet their minds. You can learn more about the different ways to treat mental health on our special Changing Minds page at NBCWashington.com.